So this is my curly hair routine. I will have a review on this hair coming up. So if you have any questions or anything about the hair, leave it below. I probably would have already done the video, but I can still answer them in the comment section. Yeah, let's get started. It's really easy, really simple. I do it in the shower because it's just easier, and I can just do everything at once. I can shower and do my hair at the same time instead of showering and then getting out, and you know. So basically what I do is I just every morning I wet my hair. I don't wet it in the shower all the time. Sometimes I might just wet it with a spray bottle, but I make sure it's like soaking wet every morning, and I let it air dry. But in this video, I'm actually going to be shampooing and conditioning for the first time. I've had this hair for a week now. I don't co-wash it every day because it doesn't need to be co-washed, and I don't want to overdo it. So I just wet it every day, and I put mousse in it. And I had a little buildup, just a little bit, so I decided to shampoo and condition today and show you guys how I do it. I do not detangle my hair dry, no. Why? Because this hair sheds, and I don't want to pull hair out that doesn't need to be, you know what I mean? I don't want to pull more hair out because it already sheds. So I wet my hair down first, and then I go through with my paddle brush and detangle. I do not use a wide tooth comb because I feel like it doesn't get my curls as defined. I don't know, I feel like a paddle brush really defines my curls, and the wide tooth comb, I don't know, I don't even like the wide tooth comb for my natural hair, honestly. So yeah, so I'm just wetting my hair and detangling it with my paddle brush. And next I'm going to go ahead and put the shampoo in there. Now when I'm shampooing my hair, I do not scrub. I do not scrub. You never like scrub curly hair. I don't scrub anything but my natural hair. I scrub my natural hair. When I have weave or anything, I do not scrub. I wash in a downward motion. Why? Because we don't want the hair to tangle. This is curly hair, and curly hair tangles. Luckily I haven't had any problems with this, because if you take care of it right, it won't do all of that. So when you shampoo it, you want to comb down with your fingers or wide tooth comb or paddle brush, whatever. But when you're washing, make sure you're washing down, okay? So I'm going to rinse, and I'm going to do it again because I want to make sure all of that buildup from the week is out. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and rinse my hair and put the conditioner in there. The shampoo and conditioner I normally use is Garnier Fructis, but I ran out of my shampoo, so I was just using some random Pantene shampoo that I found in my house. With weaves and shampoos and conditioners, you have to be careful because some shampoo and conditioners can be too heavy for the hair and it'll weigh the hair down. Luckily, this hair is just so good to me. The shampoo wasn't too harsh for it, and I'm just going to go ahead and with my regular conditioner, my Garnier Fructis conditioner. I'm going to leave that in for 2 to 5 minutes, dance around the shower, let time pass or something. Yeah. And yeah, once the conditioner has set in, I'm going to go ahead and rinse it out. You want to make sure you rinse all of your products out well, because you do not want excess shampoo or excess conditioner in your hair, because that will also weigh your hair down if you don't rinse it well. And that's with your natural hair and your weave. Rinse it out until the water is clear. You don't want to see no bubbles, no nothing. Rinse, rinse, rinse. I meant to say, when you put the conditioner in there, before you put it in there, make sure you squeeze your hair out. Squeeze all the water you can get out of it. Maybe even towel dry it, because you want that conditioner to soak into that cuticle, okay? But now with drying, I'm squeezing as much water out as I can with my hands, and then I'm going in with my towel. I'm going to towel dry. So yeah, that's about it. I'm just going to go ahead and get out the shower, wrap my hair up in a towel so it won't be dripping all over my face, and I'm going to go get dressed, and I'll be right back. So yeah, I do not have a closure in my head, as you can see. I plan on getting one. I just didn't get it at the time, but I do plan on going back and getting one. I'll talk more about that in my hair review video about the closure. But yeah, so I had to find a way to really blend in my natural hair. So I do a braid like so. I part my hair and I pull most of it over to this side and braid it up, and I use like I leave like a little tiny bit out on this side. I do have one track bonded in at the top, so I can leave as little hair out as possible so it can cover well. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I think so. I have literally not even a half an inch of hair out on this side. Most of my leave out is pulled to this side and it's braided into my hair, because that was really the only way I could get it to blend. Now, depending on the length of your hair, the texture of your hair, and the texture of the hair that you're wearing, you can either use a flexi rod or a perm rod. You can even use a straw, depending on, like I said, the texture of your hair, the texture of the tracks, and everything. I don't really use this because I'm lazy, but I do show you in the video what you can do. Make sure your hair is wet. You put some type of mousse or gel on it, wrap it tight around that flexi rod or perm rod, close the end, and let it dry. Okay, now that takes too long for me. I don't like doing it, so instead I just blow dry my leave out straight, basically not bone straight, but I blow dry out with my round brush, as you can see. And since it's a little bit of hair, I'm able to just twist it and intertwine it in with the curly hair. Now in the front, I actually just take that and I tuck it under here. Yes, that's what I do. I tuck it under there. Okay. Yeah, because sometimes I don't really care for blending. I try to do the easiest thing ever, because since my hair is natural, I might do all of this work with blending and then go outside and come back with a big puffball in the middle of my head. So I found that this method that I do is more effective and it lasts all day. Yeah, once you have the braid done and your hair is doing what you want it to do, I normally let my hair air dry, but for the sake of the video, I do show you how to diffuse. You can just take the diffuser and pull the hair up with the diffuser and put the diffuser on like that, or you can flip your head over or just lean your head over and go up with the diffuser. I don't really care for the diffuser because it kind of makes my hair frizzy, which is why you always want to use cold air. Cold air helps with frizz and all that, but with this hair it still kind of gets frizzy with the diffuser. It's not the diffuser. But it depends on you. If your hair acts right with the diffuser and you don't want to go outside with your hair wet, or if it's cold outside, be my guest. But yeah, that's basically it for everything. It's getting warm outside. I only wear curly hair when it starts to get warm out, so if I do have to go outside with my hair wet, it's not a problem. I won't get sick or anything. You can do your hair at night, but do not sleep with it wet. I would not sleep with curly wet hair, because sometimes when you wake up in the morning it doesn't turn out the way you want it to turn out, you know what I mean? It gets tangled and everything, especially if you leave it out and just put a bonnet on it and your hair is wet. You wake up, your hair will be a tangled mess. You can braid it. You can braid your hair at night if it's wet, but when you wake up in the morning, you're still gonna have to wet it to define those curls. So doing it at night before bed, I do not recommend that, but doing it at night a few hours before bed and letting it dry and pulling your hair up to a pineapple and putting a bonnet on it, that could work. Okay, once you have that braid done, you go ahead and put whatever type of curling mousse or curling cream, whatever you want, in your hair. I just so happen to be using the Garnier Fructis curling mousse, and I just put that on my hair because I find that it tames my curls. This hair gets huge, like huge. The first time I had it, the first time I wore it, I didn't put anything in it and my hair swole out to here. It was really pretty. I will wear it like that depending on where I'm going, what I'm doing, you know, that type of thing. But at the time I was going to school and I was in cosmetology school, and I didn't want the guests looking at me all crazy like, what in the world is going on with the top of her head? So I just needed to find something to tame the curls, and I actually had this Garnier Fructis mousse just laying around the house from previous curly hair. So I was like, let me just try this, because I remember when I used it the first time it didn't work as well. But it works great for this hair, It defines the curl, it tames the curls, it lets the hair dry all the way without a lot of swelling. This hair will probably come out to about here because it's still wet, but without the mousse, it'll literally be out to here, and I'm not exaggerating. I should have took a picture. This hair. Check out my review on this hair because you will not believe where I got it from. You will not believe this is great hair, okay? So yeah guys, that is it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to comment if you don't want to, but if you have a question or anything, or any suggestions even, whatever, yeah, leave them below and I'll get back to you. And see you guys in my next video. My next video will be the review on this hair, like I said, so go check it out. Please go check it out because this hair is the bomb. This is the best curly hair I've ever had, so go check that video out. Bye.